If you ever wondered why a store clerk gives you 10% off for opening a credit card account, here's one reason. Stores make a lot of money off their own cards. This year, store credit cards will account for more than $13 billion in online sales alone. Early Show consumer correspondent Susan Koeppen is here to tell us whether they are a good deal or not. Good morning.
Good morning, Harry.
You know, you walk into the store, especially this time of year, and there are people kind of floating around, and they are very, very happy to say, hey, would you like to open a credit card with a fill-in-the-blank store? It's 10% off on 20%. I mean, significant savings right off the bat. Are they a good deal?
Well, they can be, and sometimes not so much. Okay. So it's a yes or no answer. And also the reason why these salespeople are pushing these cards is because they get a little bit of a perk as well. Oh. The more they, get people to sign up, they maybe get a prize or get a bonus or something like that.
Oh, so there's something in it for them.
Oh, of course.
I'm shocked. What are some of the pitfalls then of these of getting these cards?
So the first thing you have to think about, higher interest rates. Usually the interest rate on one of these store credit cards is much higher than your normal bank-issued credit card. Wow. So if you're the type of person who maybe doesn't pay off your credit card every month and you're going to get hit with the interest rate, is it really worth it to get that 10% off that sweater you're buying?
But then your first purchase.
Yeah, but then you're socked with these high interest rates, so you're going to wipe out any savings. So if you don't pay off your credit card bill every month, not worth your time.
It seems so enticing, though.
It does seem enticing.
I mean, as you're there, and it's an impulse buy, and you're going to get this extra discount off. But the thing is, if you get one, sometimes you think, oh, well, I'll go ahead and get another, get another, get another. You can get too many of these, can't you?
Right, and especially this time of year, as we're going through the holidays and we're doing a lot of shopping, we're going from store to store to store. You see the savings, you're like, I really want to get these savings. But here's the problem. If you sign up for too many of these cards and then you start canceling these cards after you get the savings, that can actually have a negative impact on your credit score. Right. So when you go to get a loan for that house or that boat or that car, you might not get the best rate. And then, what's the savings? That 10%? Really not worth it.
So we've gone through some of the negative stuff. There are some perks, though. We were talking during the commercial break. If you're in one of these systems, sometimes you will find out about sales and other things you wouldn't otherwise.
Right. So a lot of these cards have no perks. Okay. Keep that in mind. You get the 10% off, 20% off at the register, but then that's it. But investigate the card and see if it does have perks. If it's a place where you shop a lot, it may be worth it. And especially if you're going into like an appliance store or someplace where you're going to buy something that's really big. We're talking about furniture or appliances.
Significant purchases.
It may be worth the 10%.
Right.
It may be worth
if
the 10%.
You know you're going to pay it off in advance. Right. So by and large, these things are a good deal.
If you shop at the store a lot, it's one of your favorite stores, you're there all the time, the savings are probably worth it.
Especially if you pay it off in time.
Exactly.
Which is what we always say. Susan Koeppen, thank you very much.